name is Manny Canuto. I work for the Boston Police Department. I'm assigned to the gang unit. My job is mostly to interact with violent individuals in the city. They're expecting a big crowd tonight, so we gotta kind of just watch the high school games, make sure everything goes smoothly. Me and my partner D grew up together, right across the street from each other. We've known each other since we was about 10 years old. We saw pretty much the same things, like a lot of kids going down the wrong path. The kids I usually deal with is between the ages of 12 to 23, 24. So you kind of see them grow up. You probably meet them at 12 years old when they do their first, minor crime, and you're trying to talk to them like, hey, there's better ways of doing things. You don't need to do this. Find a job. Go to school. Stay in school.
I'm too old for a summer job. A summer job ain't gonna take care of me. I got a daughter in this world. What is a summer job?
How old's your daughter?
She's 3. No, she's 4.
Have you been looking for a job?
Yeah.
The job's not gonna find you. You gotta look for it.
I know.
All right. I'll give you a number. Make sure you call it, all right? When you're watching them grow up and, and they end up in jail or they end up dead or something like that, it bothers you. You feel emotional. Can I have done something different? Can I have done this? Can I have done that? But, sometimes you only have a few minutes with them. You can't touch every kid the same.
What's up, baby? You work today or what?
I'm Officer George Zayas. I'm the Community Service Officer for District 4, which covers the South End and Lower Roxbury.
Oh, hey, Deborah, how you doing, huh?
My job is to be a liaison between the community and the police department, so it can span from anything from dealing with the elderly to dealing with children, dealing with teens.
Is there anything that we can do for you? Like, is there anything that, as far as like if you need anything?
I was never good at being a cop, but I always thought I was great at being a police officer. And I graduated as a police officer. And part of what I was told is that 80% of my job was providing services.
Crystal, you can't let him walk around wearing no Seahawks hat.
Building relationships to me is the key to being a successful police officer.
If you have any concerns and stuff, we do have a program like through Crime Stoppers and Text a Tip where you can text any information.
My name is Javier Pagan, and I am a Boston police officer, and I am the gay, lesbian, bisexual, and transgender liaison.
We're just out here just to inform you guys in regards to motor vehicle larcenies.
Our previous mayor, Mayor Menina, was such an advocate for the GLBT community, and the new mayor, Marty Walsh, has been a great advocate too. So it starts from the top. I mean, you just can't do this on your own.
Delta 1.
At the marathon bombing, I was at the finish line. I was like just within a few feet of the first explosion. I tell people it was a slow motion, but it was chaos. You don't hear anything. It's like weird. You're sort of like in a bubble, but you can sort of see people moving within seconds. I mean, you just click into, okay, this is what we train for, and boom, and you just go into action. And I don't think at that moment, you don't really start thinking of what's going on. You're just like, okay, I got a job to do and it has to get done. I think once it's done, then you start, okay, holy crap, this just happened.
My job is to be the face of the police department, represent the police department. This time of year, I have 120 community meetings per month. That's more than any other station in the city. I'm not just somebody that is just going to show up for an hour once a week or twice a week and then disappear. I try to be as much of part of the Roxbury community as physically as possible. And that's a big deal with me. And it's a big deal for people that live there. And they know the difference. They know when you're just pretending. They know when you're truly vested. When they see you at their block party or they see you on their street taking care of one of their concerns, that's a big deal, and there's buy-in. Community service, can I help you? I don't want 50%, I want 100%, and I won't stop until I get it.
Delasio, Canones, Morano, Coleman, McIsaac, Duffley, Blakesley. Yes, sir.
Policing in any major city is complex, and it requires a great deal of funding. City budgets can only support so much. The Boston Police Foundation works to fill the gap between the budget that the police department has and the equipment, technology, programs that they need to do their job to the best of their ability. So the motto of the Boston Police Foundation is backing up Boston's finest, and that is exactly what our mission is. We were incredibly proud to watch the parade and see that every police officer walking alongside those duck boats were wearing new safety reflective vests that have been donated by the Boston Police Foundation.
Organizations like the Boston Police Foundation is important to us because they are there. They're our support to help us perform our jobs better and help out the community. And that's what we're all here for, to provide for the community and also take care of ourselves.
It was great to know that the Boston Police Foundation actually had programs, wellness programs that you can contact, and if you felt that you needed to speak to someone. It's a tough job. You know, you could be here today, gone tomorrow, and it's something that you always have to think of.
But we should all have the same common goal, and the common goal is for all of us to get home at night safe first and foremost to our families. The second goal is obviously to make sure that we make a difference. They're not going to remember you for what you didn't do. They're going to remember you for what you did do.